Stephen and Patrick challenge.
Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing?
Hey, what up?
Hey, what's your shirt say, Aaron?
Tyler Murphy Music.
Oh,
Wow.
It's the newest line of merch.
Now available at our online store.
Yeah, you'll go buy it.
it's for 2020 summer camps only that we're
Yeah.
selling it. So,
Limited, really limited.
Limited run.
Handmade.
Limited run of one.
Each
Yeah.
one is individually handmade by
So,
Yours truly.
Tyler's son.
which one? Hey, so those of you who are watching, I want to introduce you to some friends of ours. This is Aaron and Austin from the band Portraits. Is it just Portraits or is it Portraits Music? I always just call it
Portraits
just Portraits.
Music,
I wish it was
officially.
just portraits, but everybody hates my idea. So
Well, yeah, there's already just a Portraits.
yeah, there is. So we had to use music.
Okay. That's fair. So Portraits Music, they're from the band Portraits Music. And they just released a single 3 weeks ago
Yeah.
almost now, called Closer to Your Heart. And so I wanted to bring them on and tell you guys all to go listen to that song. It's really, really good. The production value on it is amazing. So shout out to Mike. And
Oh, we got a Captain Mexi America guy in the chat.
what?
That guy.
Winston's really upset about it.
Who's that?
So just before, we're gonna have some fun with that song later, but before we get started, and as people look that up on Spotify right now, go do it, or Apple Music, or whatever else you stream.
Tidal?
On Tidal.
Title? It's on title. Yeah.
Or if you burn it on CDs for your friends.
LimeWire.
LimeWire.
There's a Russian version.
So I thought it'd be cool if you guys could give us a second to just kind of tell us the heart behind that song. And so if it's cool with you guys, I'd love to start with Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
For sure.
I'm not a part of Portraits. I've never played in Portraits. I've never never seen them play live, but I have heard a song or two. But I think I've got a pretty good idea of their vision. So essentially what happened with Closer to Your Heart is that Aaron saw a picture of an anatomical heart on Instagram.
True
And
story.
he said, that's what I'm going to write a song about. He said this, but it's about Jesus. And that's pretty much it. So yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Anything you'd like to add, you guys?
That covers the
100%
whole
accurate.
story.
I think Steven wanted to add something. He was raising his hand a second ago.
True.
Yeah. As you get older, you get skinnier and you get closer to your heart. Like, anatomically.
It's a song with dual meaning.
Just makes sense. Just makes sense.
Aging, really.
It's about the life cycle,
We all play a part of it.
Very relatable concept.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, Aaron, do you want to tell them how close they actually were, or should we just move on?
I think it was pretty spot on. Yeah, we can move on. It just basically started with, I said we can move on, and then I started talking about it. But it basically started with a chorus that Michael had written, and then we kind of all got together and wrote the bridge, and then Kaylin and Roy and Michael wrote the verses, and then yeah, it's just a song about aging. We can move on.
All right. So last week Vanessa issued the challenge. I put the song up for the song "We Come" up, and Vanessa gave the challenges of. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Steven, you have somewhere in the ska to reggae range, somewhere in that vicinity, and Patrick, you have 2000s boy band.
Yes.
And I'm pretty excited about both of these. You're both supposed to have shout outs to your moms because it was Mother's Day last Sunday. So that'll be heavily weighed in. And then Patrick, you're supposed to have some sort of choreography for extra points.
Yeah. I'm going to have to forfeit those extra points if I'm being honest.
Okay. Well, Steven, if you want them, they're up for grabs. So
Can I demonstrate on like a doll? Like, can I? Like a.
Listen, Steven,
Right.
I will willingly give you my extra points
My Master Chief or
The
something.
Master Chief.
if you live choreograph a dance to my song. I will willingly forfeit those points to you.
Good, because I'm gonna need them.
all right. Speaking of points, just to give you an update, here's where we're at.
Right.
So currently, Vanessa is in the lead with 10 points. Apparently, after reading the rule book, cattails are actually worth negative points. So I think Vanessa.
I want to see this rule book.
It's right here. I knew you were going to ask. So just wanted to have that ready.
About basketball.
It's even playing field again. Somehow Vanessa got the lead and she's a judge. So good luck to you, Austin and Aaron. You can get points early. Austin is thinking of a number between 1 and 5. And you want... I gotta talk for a second.
Do you want to know what it is?
No, I don't, because
Okay.
I want Patrick and Steven to try to guess what it is to decide who's gonna go first.
Cool.
So whoever wants to pick their number first, or I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
4.
4.
2.
2.
It was 1.
All right. So Steven.
Wait, he said between 1 and 5.
Yeah.
Never
Wait. Totally counts.
1.1.
Totally counts. Yeah, 1.1.
All right. So, Steven, you get the choice of if you want to go first or if you would like to defer to the second half.
Judges, do I get any bonus points by going first?
You get bonus points if you go first and blow your whistle.
Yeah.
Let's get it going.
All right. So you want to kind of introduce your song. Tell us the hardest part about this week's challenge. Hopefully it's not the shout out to your mom. Uh-oh. Now I'm nervous.
Man.
Same.
The hardest part about this challenge, I love ska, reggae-esque music. I love like 311 and like Dirty Heads and that kind of style, like surf rock, the Expendables. I like that style. And man, like all my other songs, and especially like country, I had no idea how to start it and no idea how to end it. I knew everything I wanted to do in between, upbeats. That's the easy part.
Yeah.
But to get it kicked off was tricky. Once I did that, felt a lot better. But yeah, the hard part, all the same, getting it started and figuring out how to end it. Let's see. One thing I did struggle with is there's a lot of layers in the song again, which I did with the country music, the country song, but I didn't have a chance to balance it out as much as last time. So it's kind of just noise the whole time.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Noises
There's
the
like a
best.
drum beat and then noises. So, which I figure is pretty close to like ska music for someone who doesn't.
As long as there's upbeats, I mean.
All that matters.
The most fun part was I did some more ad libs, which was great for my country music.
Love that.
So I did some more because reggae's always got Modest Yahoo in the back screaming about Zion and Yahweh and all kinds of things. So unfortunately, the balance issue, it's kind of hard to tell like where things are and where they're not. So we'll just have to kind of do your best to listen to it.
I'm prepared.
Any other questions before we get started?
Judges, you have any questions?
I'm ready.
Did you have any particular inspirations for the song?
I did.
Good question. Good question.
What were they?
10 points to Aaron for the great question.
So there's a band called Christafari, which does reggae renditions of worship music.
Oh.
So basically everything they do was inspiration. But there were little bits and pieces, like a 311 song here, another reggae band song here that was kind of like, okay, I can use that. Okay, I can do that. On like just something static in the background that adds layers. And so, but the Christafari, I would say this has a very Christafari vibe. Which I feel good about saying that.
Yeah.
So.
I remember we jammed to them while trying to get
yeah.
Taco Bell, I think. And,
Trying to get something.
I don't remember where it was now.
In the van
Tyler.
or the bus or something.
Somewhere
I don't
in
know if we
Tyler.
were in the bus.
Well, let's do it.
All right. I'm going to do share computer sound. I'm going to try to do this. But I want you guys over there so the stream can see it. Oh, wait. Whoops.
We coming.
Lord, we come.
Is that your album art right there?
That's not. Unfortunately, did not get a chance to do my album art yet, but I have an idea. So
Okay.
One thing that Steven has always been consistent in is the names of his songs are always just
man, last week and this week felt good. Feel good about this.
I will be like just walking. Like today, I went running and just started laughing because of the title of "You Came from My Country." It just keeps coming back into my head.
All right,
So good.
cool. Well, I'll mute myself, and I hope you enjoy. Also, let me know if you can't hear it.
Okay.
Can't hear it.
Teach yourself your unrelenting love. Open your eyes to see your eye for us. We are here to meet with our Creator. To know the Lord is guiding. We are here. Oh Lord, we come. It's your choice and all you've done, and every knee will bow. Kneel before the King eternal. Every tongue will sing the praises of God. There is no other. We come, Lord, we
So
Yes.
There you have it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
All the upbeats.
Yes.
And
Uh,
the trumpets. The trumpets are my favorite.
yeah, the
Sick.
trumpets. The
Add a
trumpets.
were
brass
good.
section
Heck
to the
yeah.
Tyler Murphy
Woo!
band.
Yeah.
It
So
probably
that
was
You were
too much
supposed
brass,
to change
but
it from the original. I don't know if you caught that.
whoops.
That was awesome.
Man,
Um,
I have so many points to give out.
So many cattails are waiting to be given.
Wait, those are negative, Austin.
Yeah,
Counteracting you is what he's doing.
it's fine.
It was definitely the most fun to play drums on, but
I was gonna ask, were those if you programmed those drums? That was pretty impressive.
no, not even a little bit. No way.
Dude, you're
I
just
also
shredding. That's so good.
I loved the overlapping vocals at the end. That was good.
Same.
Yeah,
Nice
those
touch.
were sweet.
I also
Yeah,
think
that's where it gets a little muddy.
I also think when we play live, I'm just gonna give you a mic to be our hype man.
I love that.
Start singing it back.
I love that.
All right, so Austin, let's start with you. Let's start with your critique, your cattails, as you said.
Horns and trumpets are great. Point number 1. That gives like 17 points. Okay.
One Austin point equals 17 points.
Precisely. Upbeats,
Someone do these
another
conversions.
17 points.
Dang.
Upbeats are great. Lots of vocals, 17 points.
Oh,
That's true.
Real drums, 17 points. No program.
Yeah.
No programs. Real drums win. So whatever that adds up to, that's my my assessment.
Perfect.
So like 64.
Okay.
Ballpark it.
Ballpark, 64 points, somewhere in
Yeah.
there. Okay.
No
Anything
cattails. Sorry.
anything you would have that you would have changed, or we're not talking about the mix. Steven has already clarified that the mix is not his favorite.
No, I need more
Actually, I didn't think it
ad-libs.
was that bad, but
I just need
Okay,
more
just-
ad-libs.
just the ad-libs.
That's all I want is more, more shouts.
More shouts.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Aaron.
Man, I loved it. Took me all the way to the Caribbean.
Transported me.
I'll start out plus 42 points for the epic bass line in the beginning.
Dang, that's,
Um,
I forgot about that.
it was spicy.
It was spicy.
I'll give a plus 17 points for noise.
1 Austie point for noise.
And then how many deductions or how many points deducted are cattails?
I'd have to look in the rule book. but
Okay,
it's a
point
lot.
1 cattail for not keeping the bass line throughout the song other than the beginning, because it was the best part. And then I'll give another plus 15 points for all the vocal layers. It was spicy.
It was spicy.
So I
Bass
think,
was there, but it quickly became a copy and paste.
yeah. So in total, about 170 points.
Dang.
So
Man, I don't know how I'm gonna compete with that.
That added
It's like-
together, that's like what, 400?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Give or take a couple of
That's
thousand.
a
points
point.
at least.
Carry the 2.
I can't carry anything. I've got a bad back.
That was really good.
That was awesome.
I loved it.
thank you.
Feeling very, very chill and mellow.
That's what I'm good at, I hear.
Yeah, it was. Is there any creative recording elements you did this time? No turning your mic on all the way and crumbling a plastic bag or anything like that.
Did not do that this time. I should have. Maybe some like ocean sounds.
Ooh.
Would have been nice.
No, nothing too crazy. All the ad libs I got further and further away from the mic though. Just kind of like in each layer. But that was about it.
New layer, 6 inches closer.
Yeah. Social distancing. Like
Social distance your layers, friend.
6 feet apart.
Dang it.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, let's move on to Patrick.
All right.
All right, Patrick.
Go ahead and introduce your song and tell us the best and the hardest part of doing it. And
Well, I had 2000s boy bands. So I think one of the biggest challenges for me is I'm not super familiar with this genre.
don't lie.
All right, I'm sorry. Forgive me. As familiar as I am with this genre, I found it very hard to replicate. I don't know. I think I got so hung up on the piano part. And since I'm not like naturally, or haven't practiced enough piano, a lot of it was like me just trying to plink around. I did eventually find a keyboard laying around. So I was able to like actually play.
Wait, you were doing it on like your computer keyboard at
Yeah,
first?
I was like,
That's the way to do it. I got it down now.
It was hard for me. My big old fingers can't. Anyway, so that's something I struggled with. But really, I talked about this on my Instagram a lot. But just like worrying about it needing to be super, super good, I think was the biggest roadblock for me. And like putting expectations on it that I don't think anybody could feasibly meet. But it's I think it turned out pretty well. I think once I laid the piano out, the next biggest thing was laying out all the vocals and the harmonies. I've got 5 different vocal tracks, and all of them are doing something different, which is it sounds really cool, but it took many hours. I don't want to count how long it took, because I would be ashamed. But it was very interesting to like go in and then like, oh, this little part is out of tune with itself, so I got to go record that section over. I've never done vocal arranging before, so that was interesting. But once the drums came in, I'm sorry to the 2 drummers in this call, but I used program drums. I just don't have, I guess that's a cattail for me. But once the drums came in, it really just started coming together, and I started getting excited about it again. So that was really cool. It was like the moment when everything started to come together, I was like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, all right. Okay. I don't hate it anymore. No, it's yeah. So it was a process, and I fought this one for a long time, but I'm really proud with how it came out.
Good.
Yeah. I'm also excited about the album cover. Carly and I took a picture earlier today, and she edited it in Photoshop. So I think you guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be great.
So excited.
So without further ado, here is.
Well,
Wait, I have a question.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what were you saying,
Well,
Tyler?
I was just going to say, I don't know that Patrick knows, but before Portraits, Aaron and Austin were in a boy band.
True.
Together.
Oh,
What?
really? Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Well,
I don't.
You can check us out on Spotify. It's Backstreet Boys.
Oh no way! I think I've heard of them before.
It was a
Plus
brief
one.
stint. Brief
Back
stint.
when we were like little 3-year-olds. You know? That was, yeah.
Backstreet Kids.
Oh, the
Backstreet
lesser known.
I absolutely hate that. Please
Backstreet
stop.
toddlers.
Backstreet adolescents.
Oh no.
We were the side street adolescents.
So, what's your question, Aaron?
What were your inspirations for this?
Oh, I actually,
You wrote them
I-
down.
No, well,
Plus
I stumbled across a Spotify playlist. So We Come is arguably, in the style, it is arguably a ballad. So I figured what better way to gain inspiration than Spotify TBT 90s boy band ballads,
Amazing.
which has, all the classics, NSYNC, BB Mac, Aaron, O-Town. I Can Love You Like That, All for One. I mean, big inspiration for me.
Spotify playlist is the wrong decade though, so that's plus 0.1 cattail already.
It says 1990 to 2000, so
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I think
Plus
it
0.1
I'm
cattail for me.
just squeaking in right there. Yeah. Anyway,
Get in.
so there were a couple. I don't remember their names, but there were a couple that I really took inspiration from, specifically the keyboard tone and the vocal arrangement. So
Cool.
yeah, I think.
Backstreet toddlers.
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, totally. That's it. From their title track, My Diaper Is Full. Yeah, crazy.
Classic.
Okay, so. All right. So, without any further ado,
By all
Here
means,
is.
take it away.
Here it is. And of course, let me know if you can hear it.
Is there supposed to be static at the oh, there it is.
Love you, mama. Yeah. Come teach us.
Sorry, something is wrong. Something
Oh, I
happened.
was feeling that so
Bro, I'm
much.
so feeling it.
It's. I think my main track got muted or something. Sorry.
Oh no!
Yeah, let me re-export it really quick.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing that. You want to listen to mine again?
Honestly, yes.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, strange. All right, hang on. Sorry, you guys.
Come teach us.
Come teach us.
Love you, mama.
Come teach us, mama. I don't know why it did that.
That kills me.
So good.
I love you, Mom.
Love you, mama. Oh, there's more. Don't worry. That's not it. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
The suspense is killing all of us. This is just.
Don't worry. It's bouncing right now, so it'll be no time at all. I really hope nothing else is wrong. That would be really sad. I'll make sure it all works when I send it in officially.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. You know.
There you go.
The official submission.
Right. In the official submission, I'll have everything polished. You know.
If I don't have, you can still get 100 if you send it in today. But
Okay. Yeah, I can send it in
points
before
off.
midnight tonight.
10
Points
points off.
10 points for every day is late.
For every
Yep.
day
That's-
it's late.
Yeah.
One cattail in.
All the anxiety
Cattail.
right now.
0.5 cattail for every redo.
I gotta get it in, man. I gotta get it in. I'm stressing.
It's due at midnight. So.
Bro, just copy mine. Bro,
Hey, can I copy your homework? Okay, but don't.
just change the answers a little bit.
Change the answers. All right, hang on.
Exactly what this is.
We are not endorsing cheating for anyone
we
out
are,
there.
of course. Speak for yourself. The rest of us didn't pass high school with integrity.
I don't know
Really
how
glad
that
this-
works.
Okay, all right. Are you ready?
It's a
You're ready?
moral compass.
Okay, here we go. This is it. All right. So the beginning, while I was recording vocals, it started to rain torrential downpour. So that is what you hear at the beginning. It's rain.
Oh,
But it's kind of cool though.
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. And this is the first time you're hearing this song ever. You haven't heard it before because we're no mistakes. One take, no cuts.
One
All right, here we go.
All right, this one goes out to all the mamas out there, but especially mama. I love you, mama. Yeah. Come teach us. Come teach us of your unrelenting love. Open our eyes to see your heart for us. We are here to meet with our Creator, to know the Lord is God and we are His. We come. We come. You are Lord of Lords, a great King above all gods. In your presence, Lord, we are found and we are loved. We come. Oh, we come. Oh, yeah. The sound of joyful praise in unison. As grateful hearts rejoice in all you've done. Oh, we kneel before the King we come, we come, we come, we come, we come. We come. Our desire is you. We come. Oh, fill our hearts with your truth. We come. Our desire is you. We come. Fill our hearts with your truth. We come. Our desire is you. We come. Oh, fill our hearts with your truth. We come. Our desire is you. We come. Oh, fill our hearts with your truth. You are Lord of lords, a great King above all gods. In your presence, Lord, oh, we're found and we are loved. You are Lord of lords, the great King above all gods. In your presence, Lord, we are found and we are loved. You are Lord of lords, the great King above all gods. In your presence, Lord, we are found and we are loved. We come. Our desire is you. We come. Fill our hearts with your truth. We come. Our desire is you. We come. Fill our hearts with your For you are Lord of lords, a great King above all gods. In your presence, Lord, we are found and we are loved.
Oh man.
Wow.
Well done, well done.
Well,
That is
well
so
done.
good.
Well done.
Oh,
I just got taken to church.
Lots of comments here. Hold on. TBH is a bop. Where can I buy it? I have goosebumps. Dang, this is dopey dope. Gives me Squidward 3-ply vibes. 3-ply when I cry.
that's funny.
Lots of spammed emojis.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh.
Wow.
As soon as you went to the down chorus after the bridge,
Oh, that was so
signature boy band thing was
Yeah.
coming.
Got it. You got it. Got a key change, man.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
the key
it-
change.
Yeah.
That was something I struggled with too, because I mean, to talk musically, it's you end on the 5 of B, and then the 5 of B is the 4 of C sharp. So you're actually coming in on the same chords. I had to fidget with the chords a little bit.
Just walk it up, brother. Walk it up.
Just walk it on up.
10,000 for the runs alone. All of
Yes.
those runs and O's, and very, very well done.
Thank you.
That is not something I can do vocally, so good job. I can sound like Mac Powell from Third Day, so
I can't do that. Yeah, I don't do that.
That's a talent.
help me out, Texas.
Hear me out, Texas.
All right, who'd we start with last time, Austin or Aaron?
Your boy.
All right,
Start
let's
with Aaron
start.
this time.
Let's start with Aaron this time.
Oh man.
Do you need a Kleenex or anything? Are you good?
Yeah. I need my Binky. Backstreet Toddlers. Anyways, man, I'll start off plus 15 points for rain happening to start before you start singing. It was really a peaceful start to it. I'll give a plus 23 points for all the little bass licks in there. Man, there was some bass lick goodness.
That was just for you, Aaron.
Dude, it was everything I didn't know I needed in life, but now know that I need it.
How have I been living?
Exactly. A plus 50 points for all the vocal runs, of course. A plus 75 for the key change. And I just have I have to add plus 0.15 cattails for not making the song 25 minutes long, because I was just not ready for it to end.
That's awesome.
So that's
You know what I
so
should've done?
for a total of
Where's the
170
10-hour loop on YouTube?
Every time there's a vocal run, the B movie plays. Have y'all seen those videos?
Yeah. And every time somebody says B,
In the B
Black
movie,
5 plays.
Oh, jeez.
Lord We Come in plays.
Lord, we come.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
I loved it, dude. It was perfect.
Thanks, man.
That was a total of 170 points.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Straight bop.
You're not quite to the 400 yet, so let's see what Austin has to add.
Okay, Aaron took all my comments. Because my number one
reiterate.
comment was the rain. I give another 15 for the rain. That was
Oh,
There you
a
go.
beautiful touch. Really made me like feel inside the passion of the song. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Passion of
When
the song.
the snare came in, it was pretty fat. I like that. Fat snare equals 23 points.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I had lots to do with that.
High fatty snare.
And all the
You just
like
searched fat snare,
Yeah.
and that's what popped
the
up.
pH. That's the way we do it.
Can I get the fattest snare that
The
you got?
fat one. I'll give you another 20 for the do parts. Those were sick.
Okay.
Those were really sick. Yeah. And then the ad libs were on point. I
Oh,
wanted more
mhm.
of them. It's the same thing as Steven's song. I just wanted more ad libs. That was my only
I-
issue with the entire song.
I tried, man. I tried, but after a while, I was using the same run over and over again. I was like, people are not gonna want to listen to this anymore. It's like
I feel
I only
that.
know
I feel
I
that.
only know one trick on the skateboard, and that's all I know. It's like,
Wait, I
you
just
do anything
remembered,
That's fair.
Austin, after you're done, I just remembered I have one more comment.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh.
else?
I have one more
I wipe
comment,
my hands at this. I'm
and
out.
that is plus an additional 5 points for using program drums. They're hating on you for it, but that's not easy to do if you're not like super into music production and not a drummer. So
That's fair. I gotta give a cattail for that. That's valid. Forgot about that.
Oh,
Unhappy.
it's well deserved. It's well deserved.
Dang.
5 points, guys. Match for the cattail.
You did,
I'll put the,
you did a great job, but I'm going to take it away. Here's some candy, but you can't
Dang
eat
it,
it.
Aaron.
whatever like negative points a cattail is, I'll put positive points.
It's a negative
That's fair.
cocktail.
That's fair.
Negative cat.
Aaron, you're like the kid who reminds the teacher about the homework. I can't believe you right
Oh.
Austin, your turn was over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just
Vocal runs, pretty amazing.
now.
The key change got me, man. That was the
It did.
and then like you did the start of like every boy band music video where they're like, you know, all in a line and like the guy who's singing just steps forward while everybody else stands. Then they kind of like circle around a little bit,
Love, yeah.
and then the choreography starts at the key change, you know.
Right, of course.
And that's when the tears come.
love it.
But yeah, like I said last week, there's two kinds of people in the world: those who love boy bands and those who are liars. So great job once again. I was nervous for both of you this week, and you both did a great job and came out really good. So yeah, really good job.
I'm gonna intentionally drop the ball next week then.
just to see if I say that again.
Yeah.
Once
happens
again,
if we both?
Patrick, you blew my mind. Steven, let's pick up the slack next week. So, any other comments from anyone else before we move on to next week?
I would like to hear at some point in the future the non-ballad rendition of that song.
Ooh.
As an additional challenge in your free time. Obviously, no deadline.
Okay.
But
Thank
Wait,
you. That
boy
takes
band, boy band, non-ballad?
boy band non-ballad.
Okay.
All right,
I will help you. I will assist you.
let's do it. It
As
needs
like
live drums. It needs
like a joint.
It
apparently.
does.
I don't know. I
It
love the
does,
the little
apparently.
wood block you had going. I thought it sounded live, like you actually had a wood block and you just like.
I thought about getting some claves.
Oh.
Or sorry, castanets. That's what.
All the auxiliary percussion.
Yeah, exactly.
Maracas.
Maybe that'll be one of the challenges one week. You're only allowed to use auxiliary percussion, no full kits.
What a fun time. Only use a rice box. That's it.
It's the egg shaker.
That's the play. Yeah.
You can auto tune it however you want, but you're only allowed to use an egg shaker. All right,
Pitch
so
wheel.
So we're gonna move on to next week. And so we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. So there's 2 songs involved this week. I posted yesterday. I posted Abba Father, or 2 days ago, whenever it was. Abba Father. So that is the song that Austin and Aaron will be doing. And then Patrick and Steven, you guys will be doing Portrait Music's new song,
Portrait Music's.
Closer to Your Heart. So earlier I asked you to think of your favorite genre, all-time music, not like, what you've just recently been listening to, but like what you go back to constantly, or like if it comes on the radio, you're not going to change it kind of a thing. And so does everybody have that style of music in your head?
Yup.
All right.
Indeed.
So we'll just kind of go around and everybody kind of say what it is. So because of this, how it's arranged on my screen, we'll start with Austin.
Yeah. 14-year-old me would be disgraced if I didn't say like emo, pop, punk,
Okay.
like Mayday Parade, Yellow Card, My Chemical Romance, all that
Okay.
good stuff. Yeah.
I have a feeling that's going to come up again. So
No shame.
Aaron, let's go with you. So it was emo, pop punk. That was like the genre somewhere in there.
Yeah. So, well, does it have to be like childhood favorite, or can it just be all time?
All-time favorite.
Just all time, like I'll never get
I
tired.
already
of this
know what
music.
yours is.
Okay. Well, mine is like
90s
synth
worship?
pop. Yeah, 90s worship. No, mine is for sure synth pop.
Synth pop.
Yeah, everything with like the coolest sounding synths and chorusy guitars and like fat sounding like drum samples, and yeah, hooray.
Synth pop. Got it. Patrick?
Mine, taking a hard left turn, would probably be like folk rock.
Okay.
Yeah, something with banjos, but also electric guitars.
Okay.
Like it.
Big.
Okay. And Steven?
Mine is technically categorized as hard rock, alternative rock, and post grunge, which is my Shine Down, Breaking Benjamin, Rise
Yeah.
Against, 3 Days Grace. would be like my childhood. That same
14-year-old
age.
me loves you too.
Which still like anyone who like all of them I still enjoy. So
Okay. All right. So here's how we're gonna do this. It's very simple. There's 2 drummers and 2 guitar players, and so you picked the other genre. So
Cool.
Steven, you will do Austin genre.
Cool.
Austin, you will do Stevens. Patrick, you got synth pop, and Aaron, you got folk.
Heck yeah.
Anybody got a banjo?
I'll ship it to you.
I have no extra things on this. Austin and Aaron, you're encouraged to go ahead.
there's an extra thing from a member of the chat.
Okay, never mind. I have an extra thing that you have to add.
From XX Shrieking Pumpkin XX. He says, next time you have to come up with a name for yourself based on your genre.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
That's a good idea.
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Okay, so that's a thing. So that's like your artist name, I'm assuming?
Yeah, like artist,
band name. Okay. Does it have to involve anything relating to Tyler Murphy music, or just whatever it would work as?
I think it's just a name for yourself based on your genre.
Okay.
That's all it says.
Let's leave it that open. That's
Open for interpretation.
Yeah.
Clever.
I have mine already.
All right. So any questions? Aaron and Austin, I encourage you to step outside your comfortability level. So I don't know if either one of you are willing, like singers, but you got to go for it.
Yeah.
You're allowed to get someone else to do it, but you also have to participate.
Can I get Hudson to sing, please?
Yes, you can get Hudson. Can you just film Hudson dancing to your
I can.
song? And
I really can.
just let that be your music video.
I really can. I can do it.
Actually, let's just send all of them to Hudson and let Hudson dance to every single one.
Good idea.
And he has to pick an outfit to match the genre.
Yeah, I think that. That's
Cool.
a good idea.
I'll definitely participate, and if it's like making my ears bleed, I might have Holly help me. So
Perfect. That's totally fine. Any other questions?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm excited about this challenge. Can somebody get me a chord chart for Patrick and Steven?
Yeah.
Since they're
I'll
probably
just make it up.
both of you have played Abba Father, they are probably listening to Closer to Your Heart to learn it for the first time. So,
Yeah.
well, hey, thank you guys for joining. Aaron and Austin, can you join us again next Tuesday?
Absolutely.
I
for
am there.
this? And,
Absolutely.
Oh,
We have less than a week this week.
oh, yeah, you do. So
All right, we better get on it.
get started. And don't take it too seriously. Just have fun with it.
Take it seriously, there's cash prize on this one.
Oh.
All the royalties from each other's band for the next
Wait, compiled together or like
$3.
You can have all the money I make on Spotify from that.
35 cents for both of us.
Yo.
Combined.
Hey, thank you guys for doing this, Stephen and Patrick. Really good job. Please don't drop the ball next week on purpose. I think
I consider it dropped.
I enjoy your music and production. So please don't drop the ball.
Please don't make me look bad.
That's not what I'm saying at all. All right, I'm gonna end this. I will see you guys next week. Thanks a lot. Woo! See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.